going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Did you know that Resource MFG, an employee bridge company in Lawrenceburg, is the first and largest national manufacturing staffing company? They work alongside the top plants and facilities in the area to provide you with job opportunities in production, quality, maintenance, supervision, and all levels of management. Resource MFG has positions open right now to meet your needs today and a full staff ready to work with industrial partners to grow opportunities for this generation of workers and the next. Reach out today and start your employment journey with Resource MFG.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down, or their 24/7 availability. You can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Welcome to Mid-South Barndominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
Cause when I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited emergency care with hometown heart.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Well, welcome here to Loretto High School. This varsity action coming to you live here this evening. South Lawrence Lady Stallions come away victorious in our 4 o'clock matchup we had, taking 2 of 3 from the Lady Trojanettes, and then followed by the JV and the high school Lady Mustangs come away victorious, took all the way to 3 sets. They come away a 2-1 victory over the Lady Trojanettes here. And so here tonight, we're here with the varsity action here this evening, and so I'm assuming, Shelby, we'll probably see some of the same Lady Trojanettes here in this varsity action here this evening. I think I meant to write this down, but I'm pretty sure Loretto Lady Mustangs come into this contest 3-6 on the year, and they'll 2-1 in the district. Well, a great district matchup last Thursday night against Summertown Lady Eagles. Summertown Lady Eagles come away victorious in that one, 3-1. And so a lot of game left, a lot of things going on left, and what's going on here and there. So once again, we're gathered here in the booth, above everybody here at Loretto High School. My producer, Miss Shelley Fisher, sitting alongside Miss Shelley Fisher, head coach of South Lawrence Lady Stallions. I'm Malin Fisher, so thank you guys for tuning in. So we're calling out the starting lineups here today, and once again, it's a lot going on in and out through the times here, so a pretty good crowd here. Rufus has the Taco Tuesday hat on today.
Defensive specialist number 12, Taylor Law.
And so we're getting starting out. You might could hear them here on the X, but and so Loretto had a pretty good, some bright points the other night. That's around beside Mr. Tommy Emerson the other night. Tommy helped him keep it straight, and I hope here today. It's like we're about ready to get set underway here. Loretto High School. The official says let's go. Let's spread out. We can get to going here. And so here we got everybody going here. Going to get in a circle here. We got our line judges in place. Our officials here. Looks like number 45. That's going to be Andrews. I'm sure some of these names we'll have to get, but I'm sure a lot of them will be repetitive. So we been drafted in some scorekeepers up here. And when they say it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a village to run on Exports network here. And Mr. Kevin Wright and Sam Camp and Hayden. And all those guys make it look easy. AJ Good and all those really make it a lot smoother and easier than in reality it really is. So hats off to those guys. Kevin Wright can make things happen and not even be here. So thank you, Kevin, and all you guys at X Sports for what you do for our athletes across this county. You're now into North Alabama. So looks like we're about to get underway here. And number 12, Martin, will be on the front, followed by number 21. That's going to be Allen. I'll try to get the number of the other one there. We got Andrews on the back, number 13, Scott, and number 14, Powell. I'll try to get the other middle number. I think that's number 20. That's going to be Daniels. So that'll be the starting setup here for the Lady Trojanettes. On the back row for the Lady Mustangs, you got Shanna Fisher, Winters, and you got Laws. On the front, you got Sanderson, Cheatham, and Newton. So we're all set to get on the way. Andrews is going to start us off here. Serves over. Laws. Newton come a long way there. Fisher just going to send that one over, down and hard. It's kind of caught number 13, Scott, off guard just a bit there, and the point goes to the Lady Mustangs.
Usually when they do free ball, you're expecting it to go deep, and sometimes those little free balls will catch the teams off guard.
Yeah, sometimes it just happens like that. Winters back to serve. The ball's going to be up in the air. Andrews going to set it over here. Martin going to just shove it over. Laws digs it out. Newton, Cheatham, tipped off her hands. Nice hustle there, but number 14, Powell, laid out for that one, but it's going to come up a little short. So Winters just going to back to serve it again. Pretty good crowd here. Winters. That's going to be on the line for an ace. So 3-0. Best of 5 here. Should be a pretty good start so far for the Lady Mustangs.
It's always good when you start out ahead.
Pretty good start. Winters. Back, serve it up. Scott gets it in the air. Andrews. Daniels trying to tip it over here, but just there was nobody there, but just didn't get it over the net.
She had the right idea.
Yep. It was definitely open, but 4-0. Winters serves over and dug out by Scott. Andrews gets it in the air. Martin just going to send it over. Newton. Ooh, big hit. And down by Mallory Corbin off the hands of Powell. And Mallory with a big kill.
It's a
her
big
first.
swing.
Yes, it is. Powell, she was there.
She was.
Just didn't get a good solid. Didn't get a good read on it. Winters serves it up. Martin gets it up in the air. Andrews set it over here. Number 21 just gets it over. That's Allen. Newton. Avery. Cheatham. Not nice dig out there by Martin. Cheatham. Winters. Sanderson just going to have to bump that one deep. Powell got it over here. 21 going to get it up in the air, but this is Allen. Over here, Winters just going to send it over. Winters gets it over. Powell over here. Allen off her hands. Back up in the air again by Newton. Winters just going to send it back over. Daniels with Andrews. Martin, big swing and down. Kill for number 12, Martin, for the Lady Trojanettes. They get on the board 5-1. She played a lot in the JV game. Shelby and I would think we probably see Luker here in just a little bit. Ball's going to be in. Newton gets it up in the air. Sanderson just going to shove it deep. Dug out by Scott. Big swing by number 14, but that's going to be long. Powell had a big swing there, but just off the backside.
She had a big approach right there.
Yep.
If she gets on top of it, it's going to be hard to pass up.
Yeah. Good swing, just a little bit long. So out goes Newton, out goes Cheatham. In comes Potts and Tidwell for the Lady Mustangs. Potts will go back to serve it up. Ella, one of the servers that usually has a pretty effective serve here. Powell digs that one. Scott digs that one now. Martin just going to send it deep. Winters. Potts. Corbin off the hands of Scott and down for the kill. That's her second. Mallory's doing a pretty good job so far. 2 for 2 on the kills there. 7-1 lead here by the Lady Mustangs, trying to get back towards 500. Played some very good teams so far already this year. Potts. Powell digs that one. Scott digs that one over Andrews. Big swing. Nice job by number 14, Powell, to get it back. Sanderson just going to shove it over. Andrews. Daniels. Dug out by Tidwell. Potts. Sanderson. Big swing, and that's going to be touched. Oh, I thought that might have been touched. Okay, well.
I think they're saying it rolled on the net.
All of us in Exports thought they touched it, all right? Daniels gets it over off the hands of Laws. Winters gets it up in the air. Laws going to send it over. Martin. Andrews. There's Luker in there. Daniels from the back row, and that's going to just come up short in the net. Ball goes back to the Lady Mustangs. We've got one score at Exports, and we got a new scoreboard guy here. We're trying to get him figured out here. Surratt checked in the game. That's going to be tipped, dug out by Bennett. Potts. Tipped by Corbin. Nice hustle by Martin.
I think he got confused on that little hit that we were saying that they touched.
He's doing good. I mean, we got to double his salary here. So ball in the air. Dug out by number 28, Pig. Luker just going to get that one over. Nice job by Winters. Potts. The shove over to Bennett makes a good adjustment. Let's go off the hands of Andrews, down for the kill. So 10-2 lead here by the Lady Mustangs.
We'll never admit to him that he was right.
Surratt. Always come in, and she hit that in a bit long, and we've seen that a lot in the JV game. Several went off the backside, and we sure hope we don't have a repeat of that here for either side. A lot of service errors so far in that other game. Creasy has come back in. Creasy's in the game at Winters. Potts. Bennett, big swing, dug out there by Powell. By Scott. I'll get that in right in a minute. Off the backside. Powell, another big swing there, but a 14, just a little bit long. Corbin back to serve it up. Winters will take a little break. Fisher will come in. Mallory, big swing. Scott gets it up in the air. Creasy. Andrews just gets it over, and nobody there. Out goes Corbin. In comes Winters. Winters sometimes don't get a very long break. That's one of the cases there. 14, Powell back to serve it up. Potts. Bennett. Welcome, Miss Haley Bennett. Down for the kill. Wow. Shelby, that was hot.
It's coming quick.
Yep, Creasy. Hey, she was there. Hats off. That come at a very rapid speed.
Collinwood's been in the right spots. Just when you get enough as you say, pepper behind it. It's
Yeah.
hard to do anything with it.
Newton into the game. Newton goes back. Avery Cheatham is checked in here. Newton, that's going to be dug out. This is going to be punched over by number 21, Allen. And big miscommunication there by the Lady Mustangs. That's down.
That looked like my South Orange team.
Deja vu here tonight.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to hit it. 12-5. Luker back to serve it up. Played a lot in the JV game early, and I just jinxed her. 13-5. Lady Mustangs here. Sanderson checks back in. Out goes Surratt. In comes Laws. Out goes Bennett. Boy, Bennett with a big swing there a while ago. Laws goes back to serve it up. Fisher, Cheatham, and Sanderson on the front. Ball's up and over. Scott digs that one out. Creasy. Andrews with a big swing, and wake up over there, Lady Mustangs.
Collinwood has had some really good chances and some really good approaches. It's just haven't went in their favor.
Some real big swings. Coach Quillen's got to get in a better position to dig that one out.
I thought he was open.
Powell gets it over. Nice job there. And a good dig by Andrews. Scott gets it up in there, and just a communication between Scott and Powell down for the kill. And the Trojanettes, Lady Trojanettes want a timeout. We'll take it with them. Lady Mustangs lead this in 15-5. We'll be back after these messages on X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Loretto High School here at the new gymnasium, the new barn or whatever you want to call it. It's beautiful facilities. Law still on serve. Powell going to send that one up in the air. Creasy over to 21, Allen. It's it over to Newton. Backset here. Nice job by Cheatham. Creasy going to send that to the middle. Andrews. Nice job by Allen just to try to get it over, but she's going to punch that one out of bounds. So out of the timeout, Loretto's still on the run here. Ball's over. Scott digs that one out. Creasy. Andrews tips it over. Nice job. Fisher just sends it back, and good job by Winters. Newton. Fisher just, after all that, a big miscommunication. Nice job by Winters. So like that, they break the run, 16-6. Andrews back for her second rotation of serving. Andrews back to serve it up. Winters, Newton, Sanderson tips it, blocked back. Fisher gets it in there. They're going to get a lift. 16-7. So Andrews going to go back to serve it up again. So the Nets on a little bit of run here, 2-0 run. Andrews, Fisher passes it up. Newton, Sanderson, big swing and just a bit outside. Just missed that back line. Nice swing by Sanderson. Just missed it. Shelby, that's a little bit closer than what we've been seeing. So.
It barely missed.
Yep.
It almost tipped that back edge.
Andrews, 3-0 run here. Laws. And nobody there. 16-9. This miscommunication there. We get so focused on watching one thing instead of watching the ball sometimes, and I think that's the results we see of that. Andrews got the hot hand here. Winters. Newton. Sanderson. Andrews gets it up in the air. Martin. Daniels. And just a bit long. So just like that, we'll switch it out. 17-9. So Corbin will be coming back in. I think she's taking a little nappy by over there. Winters will go back to serve up her second time around here. Ball's up and dug out there by Scott Andrews. Martin just going to punch that one over. Law's going to dig that one out. Newton going to get it back to the middle. Corbin just going to punch it over. Scott. Andrews gets it up in the air. Over here to Martin. She's going to get it over and it's going to fall between Corbin and Winters. Just a little bit of communication errors here by the high school show.
Yeah, I mean, I feel Nick Quilling's frustration over there. It's hard when you have balls hit the ground. You at least like to see some kids diving after them.
Absolutely. 28 Pig gets that one over. Newton. Sanderson just going to punch it there, and Pig going to dig it out. Andrews. Pow! Big swing and down for the kill. That's a kid, Shelby, I think could get hot and make damage and make a run happen.
You can tell a lot about how a kid's going to swing by their approach, and she's got a big approach followed by a big swing. We talked about that earlier. Pig. Got up, dug out by Winters. Newton. Corbin, nice touch, and hey, they were there to cover that. Just Martin went a little early, kind of got out of shape just a bit. 18-11. Lady Mustangs leading. Tidwell checks back in. Potts comes in. Out goes Cheatham and Newton. So Ella will go back for her second rotation of serving here. Good serve, Ella. Dug out by Scott. Andrews over here to Powell. Big swing. Welcome back, Miss Powell, for her third kill here in this first set. Shelby, she's got a big swing on her, kind of like Luker did back in the JV game earlier. I'm not sure what grade these two girls are in, but surely they're looking very positive there. Daniels back to serve it up. Ball's over. Laws, Potts. Tidwell just going to have to tip it. Andrews going to get it up in the air. Pig, Powell. Ball up there. Laws over to Potts. Tidwell, big swing and touched and down, but wouldn't have mattered any. I think that was a deflection off the block. Nice swing by Tidwell. Need to get her back hot. Out goes Laws, out goes Sanderson. In comes Bennett. So on the front row, you got Corbin, Tidwell, and Bennett. Srat back to serve it up. Up in the air by Martin. Andrews, Martin. Just missed the time that one just a bit. So the Lady Mustangs have entered the backstretch here on 20-12 here. I think you said it earlier, Shelby. You don't win in a set. He can change quickly, so Scott going to dig that one. Andrews just quick tip, and Corbin, I don't think she was ready for that tip. You know, we kind of saw that in the JV game, and that tip falling away, it's hard to not hit it down in the net.
Martin, just a bit long. Service area there, 21-13. In comes Fisher, back goes Corbin to serve it up. Winters, she's going to take a quick little break here. When I say quick, sometimes she don't even get set down good. Maybe Mallory can get on a run here. That'll work. Off the hands of Andrews for the ace. 22-13. So 3 points away here from taking this, what's always considered a big momentum winning the first set. Nice serve by Mallory. That's going to be off the hands of Pig. Down for the ace. So back-to-back aces for Mallory. So 2 points away from securing the first set. Ball's up and a nice. Scott digs that one out and it just drops. Creasy just couldn't get there. And kind of what happened to Loretto a while ago. They pulled back and left the middle wide open. 24-13. Off the hands of Pig. Creasy. Andrews will send that over. And oh, nice dig by Corbin. Fisher gets it over somehow. At the net and down. Nice hustle by the Lady Mustangs to secure the first set, 25-13. And so Shelby will be back with set number 2. Trojanette's going to have to make some adjustments here. We'll be back with set number 2 after these messages here on Next Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors.
Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Loretto High School. She'll be going into set two. What does Collinwood need to do, and what does Loretto need to continue to do here to keep going ahead?
I think for Collinwood is you got some good looks. You just got to find a way to get those to get on top of the ball and try to keep it in. You had some big swings. That's all you want.
You had to get Powell on the front there and get her. She had some great swings.
If she'll come alive.
Some nice hustle. Laws back to serve it up. It'll be dug out by Daniels. Big swing, but number 21, Allen, that ball's going to be long. So, yeah, it's a good start there. I mean, it's a good swing, good look, but push that long. Laws went back to serve it up. Ball's up and off the hands of Powell and almost in the trash can. He's going to give an extra shout out for that, but that didn't hardly work out. So 2-0. Race to 5 here. We play with 2 volleyballs. Now we got 2 back over here. Got to get some signals out there. Laws back to serve it out. Ball's up. And, oh, that's a good one there. Right. Boy, I'll tell you what. I've said that a couple times this year. If you can master that, that is hard to defend.
It is. Because you're pulling back thinking it's going to come hard, and it just tips that tape and rolls right off.
So 3-0 so far. Laws, Powell, Andrews over to Martin. Martin gets it over, dug out by Newton. Winters, Sanderson just has to push it over. Powell over to Andrews. She's going to push it out to Martin. Martin, big swing, blocked there by Fisher. Allen gets it over. Newton, Fisher just going to punch it deep. Powell going to dig it out. Andrews, Daniels, a little miscommunication. Laws. Winters has to send it over. Just a bit short there. Nice hustle by Winters and the whole Lady Mustangs crew. Just couldn't get it over.
She almost had it.
Yeah. Nice job by the Trojanettes putting that in where they did there. Andrews had a good run while ago serving. Winters passes it to the front. Newton, Sanderson going to tip it. Andrews going to dig it out. Daniels pushes it over here. Dug out there. Newton, Cheatham, Daniels digs it out. Andrews, Martin going to shove it deep. Laws is there to dig it out. Newton, Sanderson just going to have to punch it over. Scott going to dig that one out. Andrews out. Nice job by Martin, dug out by Winters. And a communication between Newton and Laws. It's going to be down for the kill again. Andrews, tremendous job earlier. Made that run earlier, Shelby, so.
She did.
2-0 run here. Andrews, Winters passes it up. Newton going to push it out to Sanderson, and that's going to be touched. Scott gets it up in the air. Martin going to send that one back over. Winters. Back set over to Cheatham. Cheatham hits it. Andrews digs it out. Scott. Allen gets it over to no man's land, and we're tied. 3-all.
Collinwood showing a little life, a little energy right here.
Well, they played scrappy a while ago in the first set, and, Loretto got sucked up on the net and kind of left that backside open. Andrews, Winters, nice job by Newton. Daniels gets it up in the air. Andrews just going to get it back over. Winters, Newton, Sanderson, big swing down by Sanderson right in front of Powell. So that's just what Loretto needs. So I don't know what we got.
Well, Mallory came in and then decided she didn't think she was supposed to, she just went back and then she had to come back. So
Fisher's going to serve it up here. And in the net. And so we're tied at 4. I was going to say that's her first varsity serve, but a tough break there. Not the first person who did that today. Pig back to serve it up. Winters passes the front. Newton sends it over to Sanderson. She's going to take a swing, and that's going to be blocked by Daniels and Allen. Corbin, she's going to tip it. Daniels tries to dig it out, but Corbin, as hard as she hit it a while ago, then as soft as she touched that one. So
I was about to say, it's hard to defend somebody that goes up and like a quick set right there and hits really hard and then slows
absolutely.
it down. You don't know what to expect.
I know I would be. I'd be thinking I'm going to get that thing at 100 mile an hour.
Well, that's what they're expecting, so a little tip, it works.
Potts, dug out by Scott. Back set Andrews. Big swing by Allen, dug out by Laws, and nevertheless, down for the kill. Good swing there by Allen.
It was a good swing.
Yep. She earlier in this set, she had a good swing and just went long over here. I think it was the very first point of the set. And nonetheless, that's a good swing. Now she's going to go back to serve it up. And I think she just got mistimed there a little bit. So
I think she was trying to hit a spot too and just didn't put enough on it to hit that spot.
Didn't give enough oomph to get over there. Sanderson comes out. In comes Bennett. Out goes Laws. In comes Surratt. So Aubrey back to serve it up. Nice ace. Right off the top of the net. Just what we ordered up, right?
Just like you practice.
Yep.
I think I saw Coach Nick Quillen call that play right then.
Oh, yeah. If it works out, it's a great call. If it don't, it ain't no good. Aubrey is one of the, Lady Mustangs have several good servers. She's one of them. Scott to Andrews. Daniels just tips it. Winters out of nowhere. Powell just sends it back over, up in the air. Bennett, and that's going to fall down off the hands of Luker. Imagine that, Shelby. She got her hands on another one.
She's a big presence on the net.
Absolutely. Even here in the varsity game, she made some contact. 8-5. Surratt back to serve it up. Daniels over to Andrews. Luker, big swing and down. Yes, sir. Nice job by that. And Loretto was in spot to try to block that, but
just fell right in between the seam of that block.
Yeah. Daniels back to serve it up. That's going to be a bit long. Oh, just a bit outside from the tripod. Fisher back in. Corbin, take a seat. Winters. Winters will go back to serve it up. Dug out by Andrews. Creasy. Luker. Winters gets it up in the air. Potts. Bennett. Measuring shot. Creasy comes in, try to dive in and get it, but go off her hands, and the kill goes to Bennett.
It's a little rose shot right there that just dies at the end.
Well, that's another one that hits it hard and all at once didn't. So Winters. Scott gets it up in the air. Creasy. Andrews just going to have to get it over. Surratt comes in. Potts. Fisher with a big hit and down for the kill. That was off the hands of Luker. She got her hands on another one. So nice set by Potts. Good pass. Shelby, you know how it is. That's the key to the success when you do everything right.
You can't do anything without a good pass.
Winters. Ball's over. Andrews passes up. Creasy. Luker just has to push it. Andrews. Good job by Surratt and Winters. Creasy. Luker. And nobody there. Nice job. Good hustle by the Lady Mustangs, but I'll say this. That happened a couple times, 2 or 3 times against the Summertown game. in that same area on Thursday night.
Well, it's hard when you come off of something like that. You have all that hustle, you're scrambling, trying to get back to your spots, and then the other team just finds that one little hole.
Big swing by Tibble. Dug out there by Creasy. Surratt tries to get another one, and Shelby, this
Luker finds a spot.
Yeah, this Collinwood team is pretty scrappy, and hey, they got some kids that are not very tall, but they swing big. Foul. Bennett over to Potts. Back to Bennett. And that was right at Creasy, and there we go. She hit one soft, and then she just
hits a bullet.
And probably not one of the harder hits I've seen her do, but quite a bit of speed to that one for sure.
Still got a lot behind it.
So 12-8. Trojanettes definitely not out of this one by any stretch of the means. Newton and Cheatham have checked in. Newton serves it up. Martin. A nice hustle there by Creasy, who played a lot in the JV game. Nice hustle by that kid, just come up a little short. So Newton comes in with the ace. Ball's over. Big dug out by Martin. Creasy just going to tip it over right quick, but that's going to be over here. I think she thought that worked a while ago. She's going to give it another shot. So
trying to find that little hole right there in the defense.
Yeah, that was there. Just pushed it a bit long. Newton. Ball's over, and that's going to be just off the back side of that. So Luker going to go back to serve it up. Lady Mustangs winning the first set, or winning here so far in the second set. Luker, Winters, passes it up. Newton. Big shot by Bennett, going to be wide left. 14-10. You know, you said earlier this is a game of runs, and, you know, it doesn't take much to start that. And Luker, nice serve. Winters passes it up. Newton, Cheatham, dug out by Powell. Allen over to Martin, and off the hands of Cheatham, down for the kill will be number 12. Martin's a nothing, played a lot in the JV game. Good swing there by her. So Luker's added a little spark here. Winters, Newton. Bennett just gets it over.
So a roll shot.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the Trojanettes were trying to rotate into where they needed to be, and just when she didn't come around, it just kind of left them.
Left a hole right there.
Yep. 15-11. Laws. Ball's over. Scott. Nice hustle there by Creasy, but Creasy got that back into play, and I don't know if the Trojanettes thought that was going to be unplayable.
I think they didn't think that she was going to get it up. It's just one of those things when you have a teammate hustling like that, you'd like to see a little bit of sense of urgency.
Yep, Laws. Powell. Nice job by Creasy. Allen. Oh, just off the top of the net and back down on their side.
I thought it was going to roll over.
Yep. I thought it was going to come on down the net some and fall over, but Laws back 17-11. Lady Mustangs winning this and leading this in by 6. Scott, Creasy, Andres gets a free ball over. Winters, Newton, Cheatham, and just a bit over here. So Andrews, who's had the hot hand a few times serving, she's back to serve it up for the Lady Trojanettes. Laws passes it up. Newton going to bump it over here. Cheatham. Scott digs that one out. Andrews. Martin with a big swing off the hands. Fisher gets it up in the air. Down. Nice heads-up play there by Fisher.
It's a quick reaction time. A good dig, and then not much she could do with it besides
she gets her cat-like reflexes from her dad, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. We'll stick to that.
Fisher over. That's going to be an ace off the hands of Powell. 19-12. So Fisher back to serve it up again. Oh, it's over off Scott. Andrews gets it in there. Daniels with the swing, and that's going to be long. So let us hit that back stretch here at 20-12. So ball in the air. And that's Scott. Powell. Daniels just going to punch it over, and that's going to be out. 21-12. So I think that was going to be close.
I'm going to just say it was going out.
She needs to probably buy Scott an arrowhead or something after.
I think she helped her out right there.
So ball in the air here. Fisher, drop shot, Powell digs that one out. Daniels just going to get it over. Fisher going to pass it over here to Sanderson. Nice. Up in the air by Martin. Daniels back to Martin. Martin with big swing, dug out by Law. Sanderson. Cheatham just gets that one over. Allen, Andrews. Allen tips up in the air by Sanderson. Martin going to send it deep and nobody there. Good heads up play by number 12, Martin for the Trojanettes.
So those things, and when everybody gets sucked in because it was going back and forth on the net. So all
that was good awareness by her to notice that, and she didn't try to overhit it. She just put it deep and
found the holes.
Yep. Now she's going to go back to serve it up. Winters, Newton, Corbin, Powell going to dig that one out. Andrews, Powell, and nice block back by Cheatham or Corbin. Both of them were there. Couldn't hardly tell which one. I think by the look, it must have been Cheatham with that look on her face there. Thoughts and prayers are still with Avery's sister, Miss Anna Kate, as she is in the process of waiting for her cert. Potts. Over to Scott. Andrews. Allen. Dug out by Laws. Potts. Tidwell. Just a bit long. So 22-14 here. Lady Trojanettes just seems to keep battling and battling and battling away. Shelby, I think that's how you get better. You just keep playing and keep battling. Allen. Ball's over. Winters passes it up. And that's in a net.
Good shot right there by Ella. Trying to get underneath it. I don't know that
she ever got in the net there. I think the ball got in the net. I'm sure if Ella did or not.
I didn't see it, but.
Allen. Corbin digs that one out. Corbin, big hit, and that's going to be long. Yeah, 22-16. Ball's over. Corbin passes it up. Potts. Tidwell just going to tip that one off the hands of Luker. Pig. Powell just going to punch it over. Laws. Set by Potts. Tipped away, but Powell gets it now. Luker just sends it over. Potts sends it up in the air. Winters. Tidwell just going to punch that one over. Pig on the backside digs it out. Andrews. Big swing by Powell, and that's down for the kill.
It's a good swing.
Yep. Well, 22-17.
One thing about this Collinwood team, they're not going to give up.
Oh, they're going to get their swings in, that's for sure. Allen. That got on Winters a little faster than I think she thought it was going to be. Corbin sends that one over. Pig digs it out. Andrews. Luker. Winters digs that one out. Potts. Sanderson tips it up. Back over by Daniels. Up in the air by Winters. Potts. Back set. Tidwell tips it off the hands of Powell. Right in front of Luker, down for the kill. (23-17), 2 points away from taking the second set. But if you're Collinwood Trojanettes, you got to be encouraged at the fights you've seen here. Scott, Andrews, Daniels, pretty good job just to get it over. Tidwell over here to Potts. Big swing by Bennett, dug out by Scott. Luker pushes it deep, hustle by Surratt. Potts, big swing by Corbin. Down for the kill. Wow, Shelby.
It's a good swing.
Yep. That is some very, very good volleyball. Back and forth, both sides there. Surratt, 24-17. Dug out by Scott over to Daniels. Powell just going to send it over. Winters. Potts. Bennett. Dug out there by Andrews. Luker sends it back over here. Powell just going to send it over. Surratt passes it up. Potts. Tidwell on the back row off of Pig's hands down for the kill. Loretto will win the second set 25-17. We'll be back with third set actions here after these messages here on the Export Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
We're back here at Loretto High School. Shelby, where Loretto stuck the first two. You know, that last one was a little closer. Collinwood keeps cutting in, keep being scrappy, and doing some things right. So what do they need to do to keep improving and take a set here from Loretto?
Keep swinging. Take those big swings.
So here Loretto has took a 2-0 lead here. Ivy Litchell on the back with Winters and Fisher. So Andrews, who had some spark before, Winters passes it up. Brooke Sanderson going to tip that one.
So it's outside of the
stay on the other side of the net there, huh?
So that was just pushed a little too far out here, and she didn't really have much she could do with it.
And so Andrews falls up and over. Littrell gets it up in the air. Fisher passes it over here to Sanderson. Nice set. Sanderson Scott digs that one out. Andrews just punches it over. Littrell. Fisher somehow. Going to call a lift on, I think.
Call lift on Fisher.
Yeah, I think so. Andrews, so Littrell. Brooke gets it over, and that's going to be another one. 3. Oh, King.
Don't want to dig yourself a hole right here in the third set.
No, you get a chance. You need to keep going, babe, but, hats off to Collinwood there.
It's exactly what they want to do, start out ahead.
Andrews, Winters. Brooke with a set. Sanderson with a big swing. Scott digs it out. Powell. Allen put some pepper on it. Over here. Cheatham gets it over, and that's going to be on the other side of the net. Quickly, 4-0 lead here by the Trojanettes. Andrews. Winters. Brooke. Cheatham. Daniels. Andrews gets it up in the air. Free ball over by Luker. Winters. Fisher tips it. Dug out by Daniels. Andrews. Allen with a big swing. Off a literal. Down for the kill. 5-0. So Loretto Lady Mustangs will take a timeout. We'll take it with them as they lead this one 5-0. We'll be back after these messages here on the X Sports Network.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Do what? We're back here on the X Sports Network. Andrews still on serve. Fisher passes that up. Winters out of nowhere. And just like that, 6-0. Loretto can't seem to get anything going here in the third set. So Andrews, who has the hot hand here. Nice pass by Littrell. Brooke. Sanderson, big swing. Scott. Andrews. Daniels just going to send a free ball over. Fisher gets it up in the air. Brooks sets it over. Sanderson going to try it again. Powell going to dig that one out. Andrews. Allen. And finally, look over on the bench and Anna Kate, all heart cheering on. That has to make you feel good. So Corbin in, Fisher out. Winters goes back to serve it up. Got a lot of ground to cover here, Shelby. Powell. Andrews over here to Allen. Brooks sets it. And Corbin. Wow, good adjustment there by Corbin down for the kill. Her first here in the third set. 6-2. Winters back to serve it up. Oh, Winters out of nowhere. Somehow Cheatham gets it over. Andrews digs it out. Luker gets it over. Just a free ball. Winters. Brooke, back set. Cheatham. Block back. I said it was a block back, but Brooke gets it over. Andrews. Allen. Long. Oh, that's one of those 50-50 balls at the net there a while ago, whether we blocked it or they blocked it, but I think sometimes the officials just let it play, and I don't see nobody jumping up and down. So
no. Usually you can tell by some excitement and some emotion that's shown. But
so Winters have cut into this 6-3. Powell, and that's going to be an ace. Just what Loretto needed and not what the Trojanettes needed. So 6-4. Well, we got a little miscommunication here on the. Now we don't have a ball at all. So there we go. We finally get it sorted out. Winters. Powell digs that one out. Andrews, Luker.
It's a big swing right there by Luker.
Yep, right in the hands. A good block, but just got down. So 7-4. So Pig into the game. Allen will sit down. Pig will serve it up. Winters passes it up. Brooke gets it up in there. Sanderson makes a nice adjustment. Dug out by Scott. Andrews. Daniels just tips that one over Winters. Brooke, big swing by Corbin. And whew. Scott was there, but it got down before she could make any kind of adjustment at all. So
it's going downhill at a quick pace.
That was a good angle, just good pass, good set. So Potts in the game, Tibble in the game. Out goes Brooke and out goes Cheatham. Scott, nice job by Andrews, but she is on the wrong side of the. That's a nice hustle. Her to try to get it off the net, but. And doing that, stepped under the net and hit the net, so. Pig digs that one out. Andrews, Luker.
That one
I
never
don't think it ever got over.
It's a good approach.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that kid's going to come around with a swing, that's for sure. So
Wide open.
So 7-7. Trojanettes won't take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Watching high school girls volleyball here on the Next Sports Network.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
This is the X Sports Network.
We're back here at Loretto High School. Ella Potts still on the serve, all tied up at 7 here. That'll be dug out by Pig. Andrews, Luker just going to have to shove that over Winters. Over to Potts. Sanderson going to tip it down in front of Andrews for the kill. And Sanderson been swinging hard, but seen the open floor there. Shelby just tipped that one in.
It's one of the hardest things to cover because as a playing defense right there, you're expecting it to come hard. And just that little switch up.
So Loretto takes their first lead here in the third set, 8-7. Pig passes that up Andrews. Powell, big swing, but I don't think it ever got over. Powell's had some really big swings, and, you know, that I don't think the timing maybe went there for that one.
Can't get them all in.
Potts. Should get that over Scott. Andrews over here to Powell. Powell's just going to have to punch it over Winters. Here, Corbin, she's just going to tip that one. Nice job of Luker to tip it back. Pig to Andrews. Luker, just nobody there. She did that earlier in the second set, Shelby, and she's seen it there again.
When you double block right there, you got to have good movement or you leave that one little area right there open, and they're finding the holes.
So nice hard serve. Tibble gets it up in the air. Potts. Tibble just going to tip it back. Powell comes in and digs it out, but it's going to push it towards the net, and that's going to be down for the kill.
Both teams right now, I mean, they're not hitting them very hard. They're just finding holes, finding the gaps in the defense.
I've always said it ain't sometimes how hard to hit, it's just kind of where you hit it at. And Lily Thomas checked in the game here. Good to see Lily out there. Lily comes in, serves it up. That's hard to do, and comes in with an ace off the hands of Pig. Yeah, it's kind of hard to come in and grab the ball sometimes and serve it up. A good job by Lily.
It is, especially when you've been sitting over there. It's hard to get the blood flowing.
Ball's up. Pig, and two aces in a row. Good job by Lily. So 12-8. I think Lady Mustangs got down 6-0.
Yes.
And have come back to take the lead in this 12-8.
It's good to see the Lady Mustangs make some adjustments, though. Some things weren't working when we got down 6-0, and they seem to have adjusted.
And that's two. The Collinwood Lady Trojanettes coach just took off her leg today.
Took it like a champ.
Yep. Daniels back to serve it up. 12-9 still. Shelby, anybody's game here. Bennett passes it up. Potts. Bennett just going to tip it over. Daniels digs that one out. Andrews shoves it over here to Powell. Powell, one of those big swings. And
a big swing.
Long. Yeah, the line judge, he was doing what I'd have done and get out of the way.
It was coming hard, coming quick.
Good swing by Powell.
Well, Daniels, she can get her timing, Powell, and really get that full approach on the ball.
Yeah.
It's hard to handle.
Well, that's her angle, you know, from there to that corner. And Corbin back to serve. Fisher will be on the front. And Mallory finds that one, comes up a little short. 13-11. Powell goes back to serve it up here. Ball's in the air. That's Winter's going to pass that one up. Potts. Bennett. Haley Bennett with the kill.
She's had some of her best swings today coming from that middle spot right there on that serve receive rotation.
Her approach is nice there. And Creasy, heads up. I mean, she was there.
It's big when a ball's coming at you that quick and that hard. I mean, it's a big thing just to get a hand on it.
Brooke back to serve it up. Ball's over. Nice serve. Powell gets that up in the air. Martin blocked by.
I'm going to say it didn't go over. Bennett kind of looked at her like, I touched that one.
Yeah, so 15-11 here. Brooke back to serve it up. That's going to be wide left. So 15-12, still just a 3-point lead. Ball's in the air by Martin. Fisher gets that up. Good job by Brooke making an adjustment. Bennett just gets it over. Up in the air by Martin. Allen off the hands of Fisher or Cheatham. One and Winters. Bennett somehow. Martin digs it out. Creasy. Luker. Winters digs that one out. Brooke gets it in the air. Cheatham tips. Martin. That's probably a lift by Allen. And it's
that deep corner back there.
I don't know if I seen chalk on that one or not.
I think I saw it.
I think it was on the line.
That deep corner's hard to defend when everybody's
15-13, Martin. Winters. Brooke going to shove that in there. Bennett just, Powell digs it out. Luker. Allen. Off Thomas. And just like that, 15-14, the Trojanettes are on a run here.
Hey, he'll come back.
Martin serves it over. It's over. That's Thomas. Brooke gets it in the air. Bennett just shoves it over. Powell digs that one out. Creasy. Thomas is there to dig it out. Fisher with a swing and Luker. And we're tied.
I mean, props to Luker. I mean, it's big presence on the net today. She's played the net very well. JV and varsity.
Martin. Thomas. Brooke gets it in the air. Bennett tips it down in front of Martin for a kill. So 16-15. Already just Littrell comes back in her serve again. Hit that in deep. Scott's going to dig that one out. Creasy. Andrews just going to tip it. Winters is there to dig it out. Brooke shoves it over here. Sanderson. She's just going to have to punch it over. Powell going to dig that one out. Creasy going to shove it over here. Allen going to get a swing on it. Winters going to dig it out. Brooke sits in the middle. Fisher just got to tip it over, and that's going to be dug out there by, I don't think that ever got over. Creasy dug out and out on the back, but just didn't get over Littrell. 17-15. Powell. Scott going to push that up the front. Creasy just going to send it deep. Nice pass by Littrell. Sanderson, big swing, but going to be wide left. So we just kind of pull away a little bit. And we go back though. It's 17-16. Andrews, she's been one of their efficient service here this season. Andrews back. Fisher going to pass that up. Brooke sends over Sanderson, big swing, and Luker and Daniels was there, but it just blocked back out of bounds. So a kill by Sanderson. In comes Corbin, out goes Fisher. Back goes Winters to serve it up. Winters. Powell passes the front. Andrews. Daniels with a swing. Littrell with a diving effort. And 18-17. I think that was going to drop in, Shelby. I
think so too.
think that was going to hit the line over there.
It was a good hustle, just momentum carried a little out.
Pig Littrell passes it up. Brooke. Swing by Avery Cheatham. Dug up by Andrews. And just Andrews did a good job digging that out, but just a little bit of confusion there. 19-17. Tidwell coming in. Out goes Brooke. In comes Pot. Out goes Avery Cheatham. Potts. Pig pushes that in the front. Andrews. Daniels just tips it over. Dug out by Winters. Potts shoves it over here. Sanderson just going to punch it over. Powell going to get it up in the air. Andrews somehow gets it up, and it's going to fall short down for the kill. So, Lady Mustangs on the backside here, 2017, Shelby, but just still just three points. That could change.
It's still anybody's ball game.
Yep. Potts. Ball in the air. Dug out by Scott. Passed over here by Powell. Luker just going to get a free ball over Winters. Potts. Tidwell. That was a bit long and wide. So 2018. And Luker had a great run a while ago. So
she's got a good serve.
Yep. And so 2018 here. Luker. Littrell. Corbin. Tidwell. Dug out by Powell. Andrews. Daniels with a swing. Dug out by Potts. Winters. Sanderson. Oh, across the top of the net and out. I was getting excited about that. I thought that was going to fall in.
Just kept rolling just a little bit too far.
2019. Luker. Littrell. Potts sits over here. Corbin. Martin and Powell are there for the block. Good swing by Corbin. And gets us 21-19, still just a 2-point lead. Nice job by the fan in front, pitching the ball out. Lily Thomas need a couple of those aces against you a while ago, Shelby. Dug out by Pig. Andrews gets it in the air. Martin sends it over. Corbin. Potts. Corbin. Dug out by Pig. Scott going to set it up over here. Andrews just going to bump it over. Winters. And that's going to be down. Nice hustle there by Tidwell, but it's kind of hard to do anything when your body's pointing the other way.
It is. And your momentum's carrying you. It's hard to make that direction
Good
of
job
change.
hustle by Kendra, but she did all she could really do with that. So 21-20. Dual drop shot. Tidwell going to pass that over to Potts. Big swing by Corbin. Dug out by Daniels. Andrews. Pig is going to send it deep. Winter going to pass it up. Potts. Corbin. Blocked. Back. Powell. Martin gets it up in the air. And I don't really know what happened.
That's a big battle at the net right there. They're going to say that it was out.
Ooh, I don't know. That was close. It happened right in front of the officials, so whichever way she went, we'd have to go with it. But that was a really good play by.
It's a big momentum change right
yes,
there, too.
22-20, and now we're going to talk about it. But that was definitely a good play there. Corbin, and she has unleashed on that one.
I know what Collinwood's thinking right now. Some of my girls will say the ball don't lie sometimes, so I'm sure that's what they're thinking.
That's it. Powell back, 22-21. Powell gets it over. Thomas. Potts. Fisher just going to have to bump that and over. Nice job by her. Allen. Martin going to hit that long, 23-21. In comes Brooke, out goes Tidwell, in comes Cheatham, out goes Potts. Brooke gets it over there. Dug out by Scott. Creasy over to Allen. Dug out by Thomas. Brooke gets it in the air. Bennett, nice approach. Blocked back there by Martin. Creasy gets it over. Wow, nice job there by her.
That's a hard free ball to put
It
there in
is.
the corner. But good for her to see that and find the hole.
22-23. Martin gets it over. Fisher passes it up. Brooke with a set. And a Loretto player down. Really don't know what happened there.
I think she tripped over Fisher's
Winters.
shoes.
Bennett. Yes, ma'am.
Maybe she needs to fall down some more.
That was in the play. You can't draw that up any better, right?
It's a distraction.
That's a lot going on. 24-22. Loretto Lady Mustangs 1 point away from taking the match and winning this in 3 straight sets, Shelby. But, hey, still got to finish here. Littrell for her 3rd round of serving in this set. And Scott gets that in the air. Creasy. Allen punches it. Brooke gets it up and
So number 8 was in the net. And called Cheatham.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
I was
looking
watching
over
the ball.
Yeah, I saw that. So 23-24. And guess who's serving? Miss Andrews gets it over. Fisher passes it up. Brooke with a set. Cheatham down. And nice job by Daniels. Winters. Brooke. Sanderson just has to punch it over. Powell digs that one out. Andrews. Allen. Good hustle. Winters gets it over. Scott digs that out. Andrews. Allen. Back, and it's long. 25-23. And Collinwood Lady Trojanettes, what a fight, what a battle, Shelby. They'll come up just a couple points short here in the 3rd. Loretto take the first 3 sets. Loretto will improve to 4-6 on the season. They have Lewis County coming up on Thursday night at Lewis County. I assume that'll be here on the Sports Network if everything goes good over there. I think that may be in the new gym. They've opened that facility up over there in Lewis County, so we'll try to bring you a game live from there on Thursday night. Shelby, any closing comments here?
I'm going to make a comment for Collinwood. I mean, the underdog here. It's always encouraging as a coach. I mean, you lost 10 plus the first 2 sets, and you come back swinging the last set. That's very encouraging. Very encouraging to have a team that doesn't give up, and they got some kids that can swing.
Absolutely. So this is a long season. You're playing for tournament time, getting everything ready. So all these teams are making adjustments. For myself, Malin Fisher, for Shelby Fisher, and our producer, Miss Shelly Fisher, thank you once again. What a blessing it is to bring these games to you. Everyone have a great evening. We'll see you on Thursday night.
This is the X Sports Network.